Hello and welcome to Sage of 7. Today's reading is going to be a quick one. It's just going to be on Aaron Taylor Johnson and his wife. I don't know her name. I don't really care. But they say that she's like older than him. They met when he was like 18 or 19 and she was like 41, 42-ish. And now they're married, and basically rumors are going around that his wife is allegedly preventing him from getting certain movie roles, like the James Bond role. They say she's a director, and she's like pulling strings and blocking him in his career or manipulating his career. So I'm just going to look into it and see if there's any truth to that real quick. So as usual, anything stated during this reading is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. If you want to book a reading with me, go to sageof7.com. All right, give me cards on the situation with Aaron Taylor Johnson and his wife. And this rumor about her blocking his career, basically, or manipulating his career. He has the Wheel of Fortune upright so far, but let's see what else comes out. Give me tarot cards. What's out here? We have the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, King of Cups reverse, and this World card was like sideways, so I can't really call it right now. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed here. So I am seeing with this King of Cups some manipulation going on. The King of Cups reverse is someone that is untrustworthy, manipulative, backstabbing, ulterior motives, basically. To me, she appears as the Queen of Swords, someone that is very direct, someone that is very knowledgeable about the industry, knows the ins and outs of the industry, could be a source, a mentor for him, could be the one giving him directions on where to go in his career. To me, this Nine of Pentacles is also talking about money, basically. I heard the word cash cow. I don't know why I heard that, but I just heard it. But this is the Nine of Pentacles is a woman who really loves luxury. You know, she likes the finer things in life. But we have the Nine of Swords. This is like anxiety. This is a very stressful situation for, I'm getting on Aaron. I feel like he's very stressed. I feel like he's very unsatisfied with where his career is right now. So I don't know, she's coming in as the boss here with this Nine of Swords. It's her, she's the one running the show. That's what it's giving that. That's what it's giving, but I'm just gonna dig deeper and I'm just gonna confirm my feelings on this situation. Well, better yet, I have some oracle cards here that I haven't used in a bit. Give me some clarification here on these cards right here. Foundation and Achievement card was upside down there, but we'll see. I'll like to have the final word on what flies out here. I mean, I don't really think he has much of a say with what happens in his career, which is kind of sad because he's a grown-ass man. Well, let's see. I wanted to shuffle these really good since I haven't used them in a bit. But let's see. What's going on here? So these were kind of like that. He had the world, or the Wheel of Fortune upright. Memories of love. What's here? Emotional withdrawal. Power. Disruption. This is like the, I think that's the Tower reverse. Memories of love. Was he going to be working with an ex? This would have been a career. This would have really propelled his career to go forward. Definitely this James Bond role. I don't know why. I just see this woman as being the one with the power. It's like, even though it's his destiny, there she is. It's like, it's a lot of feminine energy here. I just need to cut through the bull, because I feel like she's witchy too, and some of the energy is being muddled. What's this? They want to emphasize the Nine of Pentacles. It says complacency, workaholic, stubborn, dull, laziness, pessimistic, perfectionism, broken promises, impatient. I feel like I'm saying it's like he's stuck and he's trying to get past that wall, that barrier, but he's not being allowed to. But let's see. You know, the pendulum is going to cut through all the bull crap. And that's why I like using it. So let's see. So first, let's cut through the bull crap, because sometimes these celebrities will put out a story and say, oh, I didn't get that role because of my wife, when they weren't even up for the role. They weren't even being considered to begin with. They just saying that to save face sometimes. So let's see if this is one of those situations. Okay. So let's see here. Was Aaron Taylor Johnson, was he even in the running for the James Bond role? Was he even in the running for this role? Honestly, before I started this reading, I was like, it was just like my bull radar was going here. It's like, so was this story just like put out there to justify why he didn't get it? Was the story put out there to explain why he didn't get it? So it's giving a back and forth. It's like I was saying, it's giving he wasn't even up for the freaking role. And it's just a lot of manipulation, especially on I'm gonna ask about his wife. Give me one moment. Put some lotion on my hands. I had washed my hands before I started and they got dry. I forgot to put on lotion. But it's just really weird. So if that story was put out there, why put the blame on the wife? Why even put that story out there? It doesn't make sense, because I mean, when I think of Bond and the franchise, no one even was thinking of Aaron Taylor Johnson. At least I wasn't. I wasn't even thinking about him. And that story got put out and it was just like, okay, so they were really going to consider him for this role. Nothing against him, but I just don't see him as a strong enough actor for that role. He doesn't have Bond energy. He doesn't have that classy, mature, sexy Bond, that domineering, but respectful, you know, that gentlemanly Bond energy. He just doesn't do it for me, for that character. So I just was skeptical, but it's just a lot of manipulation. Let's confirm this. Does his wife manipulate his career? Does his wife manipulate his career? So it's going back and forth. Very enthusiastic. Allegedly. This is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So my question is, so was it his wife's idea to put that story out there like that? Was it his wife's idea to put that story out? It's going back and forth. They're so weird. They are so weird. They're so weird. He wasn't even on my radar for that role. So the fact that they're putting it out there, like, why? He wasn't going to be considered. So why even throw yourself under the bus? Because people don't do things unless they're going to get something out of it. So why would she throw herself under the bus? Is she trying to get out of this relationship? That would be the only benefit, is to slander her or to trash her and make her look like the villain, and then have him leave her. I mean, that could be it. Let me see. Why did she put that out to sabotage their relationship? Did she put that out to sabotage their relationship? It's very strange. It's going back and forth. So does she want him to leave her? Does she want him to leave her? So is this just a power play of hers? So does she want him to know that she's the one that's in power? Is that what this is? It's giving brainwashing and delusion. It's like she's the one that's brainwashing him to make him think that she has enough, like she has this power over his career. It's like that blind item that I saw, it was like I saw something on TikTok, I think. That wasn't even for us. That was for him. It was a message for him. That's what it's giving. Because why? I just didn't understand why she would want to make herself to be the bad guy unless she got something out of it. So it's giving a power play going on between them, and her wanting to dominate him and solidify her power. Because when you want power over somebody, you first have to take their mind before you take the body. That's the mind is the defense. Once you have someone's mind, you can pretty much manipulate them to do whatever you want them to do and make them believe whatever you want them to believe. It's like, why is she using the tabloids and gossip sites for it's like a sick power kink that she's doing. It's very strange. Heard rumors that his wife is a witch. I don't know, so let's see. Based on this type of manipulation, to me, you got to be a witch to try to do some like this. But let's see, is his wife a witch? Is his wife a witch? It's going back and forth. It's all legend and for entertainment purposes only. Because everybody has been wondering what kind of hold she has on this guy. And it's like she's sunken her claws into him. Like, I honestly feel bad for him, because she got him young. The word GROOM is what's being drawn to my attention right now. Give me some cards. Expose. Okay, I just heard like it was like a screechy noise in my right ear, and like I could feel like tension in the energy as I'm trying to like expose like what she's done to him, basically. And to me, wand magic can also mean she could have did penis domination work on him. But God, though, right? God sees everything. And what's done in the dark is always gonna come to the light, baby. She's sucking this energy from him. She profiled him first. She picked her target correctly. I'm not sure if this is the type of practice she does, or she could have went to someone too to help her, or it could talk about her ancestry or ethnicity. Like I'm not sure. I thought he was with a Caucasian lady, but who knows what people have in their ancestry. And then roadblock is right here. So she is creating blockages in his career and manipulating his career. Because if he gets too big, he's gonna gain power. It's all about power for her. Anything else? And before I started this reading, I was in my bed, right? And I was thinking about doing this reading, and as soon as I saw that TikTok about that crap, right? I said she did some type of binding magic on him. She has bound him to her. I think I'm seeing a penis candle, but she may not have specifically done that, but I'm seeing like a penis candle, like penis domination magic on him. Oh, bitch, my light just flickered. She's really into that shit, y'all. But God sees all, baby. So, if you are a Aaron Taylor Johnson fan, you know, keep him in your prayers. You know, you can light a white candle for him to, you know, elevate his spirit to where he can set himself free. You can pray to the Most High, you know, Creator Unity, the creator of the universe. You can say a prayer. You can say a prayer for his spirit guides. You can elevate the spirits around him to help him and free him from this lady, because she got her claws in there. And to me, this could also be a karmic contract as well, because to me binding magic only works to a certain extent like that if there is some sort of like a soul contract going on. So that's been drawn to my attention as well. So this whole situation can be something to where he was energetically promised to her. But, you know, we get on this plane and we forget everything. But when you're on the other side, it's a whole different ball game. People on the astral and the spirit realm will make promises to each other, make contracts and shit, and come down here and wonder why, you know, they're in a position like Aaron Taylor Johnson. So who knows what promises were made in the spirit realm for this guy's soul. But it's like, it's giving the energy of a contract, binding a contract. That's the only way she could sink her claws that deep, is if there's some sort of spiritual contract going on there. So I don't know if he offered himself to her thinking like because she's a witch, she would elevate his career. And then all of a sudden, he's like a mouse in a trap. I'm seeing a mouse trap. Just, who knows? Because she is a director. So he may have thought that she was connected. And then, you know, here's Aaron right here, boop, in the mousetrap. So who knows? But so my question is it going to last? Like, you know, is this relationship going to last? Is this relationship going to last? Going side to side, it's saying no. So is he going to leave her? Is he going to be the one that leaves? We have the God card out. So sometimes God allows us to go through things in order for us to learn a lesson. And to me, this is just a lesson for his soul to learn. At the end of the day, we can pray and we can hoop and holler and be upset, be mad at her and blame her. I don't have no judgment at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, like, she's a practitioner, I'm a practitioner, you have practitioners that watch me. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, all is fair in love and spirituality. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm not going to condemn anybody for their practices, but, you know, of course, I don't think that what she's doing is ethically and morally right. But at the end of the day, Aaron has to stand up for himself, and he has to claim his soul back. It is up to him to get himself out of this situation. It is up to him to seek God. It is up to him to ask his spirit guides, his ancestors, and the Most High to help him. Closed mouths don't get fed. So Aaron needs to, I hate to be this cruel, but he needs to grow a pair, and he needs to help himself. Okay. But continue to pray for him and all that stuff like that. But until he really gets tired, and until he frees himself, he gonna be there. But just know he'll be okay. He'll free himself eventually. But this is just a lesson for him. Like, we all have to learn lessons. So I empathize with him, because I had to learn my own lesson and free myself from somebody. So I totally empathize with him, but you have to do it yourself. He's gonna have to. You can't beg and ask for your soul. You have to take your soul back. Okay, you have to take it. What's the saying? What the kingdom suffer in violence, the violent take it by force. That may not be the scripture, word by word, but you have to be like that. You have to say, I am tired. You're not going to do this to me. I'm not going to be with you. I will not be bound by you. You have to release your soul from these contracts and from these people. So after he leaves her, show us his career after he leaves her. Show us his career after he leaves her. Will there be any changes? Will we see a resurgence or elevation in his career after he leaves her? That's why you got to be careful. Even if you don't believe in spirituality, to me, people that don't believe are the perfect targets, because they don't got no protection half of the time. Unless they have some sort of deity or ancestor or guide that is really going to bat for them, even though they are not believer, and, you know, they're unaware of some sort of entity or anything like that protecting them. To me, the people that don't believe, and when I say unbeliever, I don't just mean, I'm not talking about people that don't believe in God or Jesus or Buddha or anybody else or anything else. I'm talking about people that just don't believe in any of it. You know, they're easier to get. But show me his career. This card was trying to come up light. Look at that. That's amazing. He's going to take some time off from acting, probably. And what's here? Choose wisely. I feel like he's going to be lost without that mentor. Without her mentorship, he may make some bad decisions as far as his career goes. But at the end of the day, the decisions, good, bad, ugly, whatever, it's going to be his decision to make. And it's going to be his life. But what do I say? He's not going to make some good decisions and have good discernment with his career. But at the end of the day, if he fails, it's going to be because of him. And that's how it should be. That's how I am. I really empathize with Aaron right now, because if I fail at whatever the hell I'm supposed to do, or my goals, I'm still going to be happy at the end of the day, because my failure was my own doing. I did not leave my fate in somebody else's hands. So I'm going to leave it at that. You know, at least I failed free. I kept my freedom. That's the whole point. But that's it though. So unfortunately, I don't see like a big elevation in his career after he leaves her, because I think the damage is done at this point. But you know, I wish him luck. Hopefully, I feel like if he wants things to turn around, he needs to go to a reputable practitioner, but I don't think he's going to go to one now that after her. I feel like he's going to really shy away from that. But he needs to do some elevation work for his career. and he needs to gain some wisdom and discernment and stop playing a back seat to your life. Like, I know I said I wasn't gonna rant, but I feel like the message is coming through right now. So, I mean, if Aaron sees it, he needs to hear it. Stop being a backseat passenger in your own life. That's how she was able to get you, my boy. It's because you was in the back seat when nobody in the front seat. And she slid right on in and said, where do you want to go? Where you headed to? Oh, I can take you there. Yeah. You need to get in the front seat and you need to ride off into the sunset. Whether you succeed or fail, it's going to be up to you. So that being said, this concludes the reading on Aaron Taylor Johnson. As usual, anything I stated during this reading is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. If you want to book a reading with me, go to setyourself.com. Love y'all. Peace.